Why am I here? When I'm done rolling up this booger, should I eat it or throw it out the window? Feels good.
Good morning. This is summer. Starts coming here. Not that it is time for summer, but it's beautiful. And I think it's summer coming into many lives with the events. They are here. Major event yesterday. Cash Foundation opened their books, their knowledge to everybody. They start giving and selling the Magrav unit electrical little producer for both types of energy, AC and DC. So amazing. This is like absolutely a turning point for humanity to realize how enslaved we are, or we were, better say, not since yesterday. So this is like a brief news about the news, and some old stuff I'll talk a bit later. Old stuff I'm considering a wisdom, that it's actually starts seeping into our awareness. We tried many times, tried through different secret societies, different, let's call it educational approach, through philosophy. Now, rarely I can see a true wisdom in any kind of social behavior. So we are changing this. You're probably wondering why I put this name, No Mystery School. Because I want the life to be completely naked. That we live life with no mystery. Which doesn't mean there is no miracles. There's no wonders. It just means that we will do everything transparent. Everything for the level that we are at. Let's say I can just give you my level of wisdom, and this is completely okay. There are beings, they can do much different type of wisdom. And I didn't say higher or better, just different. And this is still okay, because they are on that path. So I want to thank you for being here and hearing this again and again. And I know that I'm, let's call it repeating myself very often. But sometimes these truths has to come from a different angle into your awareness, so you can start actually doing something about this. Because many civilizations actually fall apart just because of not able to teach every single human being or every single being in this civilization to actually act upon its own discoveries. We are just allowing our energy to go in other hands. We're just rolling over and saying, here you go, do with me whatever you want. It looks submissive, it looks very disturbing. That we so easily surrender. But we're surrendering just our energy, which is the absolute, the most worthy substance in the universe. And this is the wisdom I'm trying to portray here for you. Don't waste your energy anymore. Just by, being actually stolen away from you through all different kind of programming. So, the title for today is How to Receive Abundance, and do you think you should ask it first? So how to receive an abundance? What is abundance for you in the first place? Being wealthy like Trump? Have fake hair and some other organs? Is this the abundance? Or abundance to you could be, I don't know, laughing every morning when you wake up. Can't wait to see your tonight's date. To have a giggle and make love. Is this abundance? Or it's abundance having a full fridge of, dead meat and corpses, and then you're pretending when you have fake guests who are here to steal your energy to serve them this dead meat. This is what is here. I mean, not only here, in many civilizations, many nations. So one of the main reasons for us not having a full abundance is because we think we don't deserve it. We are completely brainwashed that we are not worthy as a humanity. They use different techniques, physical implants, dramas, major, let's call it, events in our history, the way how we've been taught, and so on. But we will, by talking about this, strip these away. Be sure about this. We'll strip them one after the other until you see how really worthy you are. And I thank you one more time, because by this, being present here, being not only able, but being willing to listen this, I just want you to hear me, nothing else. because by hearing something different than it was done on the TV, or it was done in your education system, or it was done with your family, let's say mother and father, suddenly your not only mind gets contracted in these kind of conversations, but your heart starts feeling, yes, I truly deserve, but I don't know yet what I should ask for. So this is the key. When we start recognizing what we don't like, not in the matter of what kind of color of the car you don't like, but what you don't like to see around. Do you like to see the war? Do you like to see a suffering of others? Do you like to see a poverty that all the country is devastated by this? If you don't like it, then you know what you would like. For me, it's simple. I don't like war. I don't like human killing other human in any form, in any shape, in any excuse they use here. So, one of my major having abundance here on earth is having absolute peace. Having abundance for me is not having a single gun available, like gun, shotgun, any of these equipment that would be able to hurt others. So you think it's a subtle programming? It's like total, open brainwashing what they are doing to you. Through movies, through videos, through, let's say, music. Through how they rewriting the history. You can make history absolutely glorious if you just change a little bit, okay, of certain details. You can simply say that German in Second World War, let's say, German nation becoming very heavily programmed with patriotism, with nationalism, with better than others. Not to blame them, but just to show you how easily nations can be programmed. Civilizations are programmed. I'm talking humanity is absolutely programmed into docileness, into being afraid all the time, into warring among each other.
Good nooning. Outside your coffee was this bunch of diffidoles and dozes. Pinned to them is a knit. Pardon me if I love you, but I have my dirty to do. Good morning.
Good evening, officer. How comforting to know that you are doing your duty. Do not waste your torch.
It is a dick night.
Very likely, yes.
I thought I saw two men leaking by your dustbins.
Well, that is France for you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Outside the front of your coffee, under the limp post, are a couple of tits. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good. The furs.
Am I ticking to Monsieur Alphonse? The undertaker?
Probably.
So let's talk about this programming a bit more. What do you think? What do you feel? Are you still programmed? Which section that you're noticing that it's very programmable? When you get ill, what is your first thought? Go to doctor. Or not. Many people, many just see this as the only way for their own survival. Go to hospital. And they don't realizing these doctors are the worst witches, the witch men of the world. They are the worst programmers. The hospitals itself are the core infested with so many different energies. They are so detrimental for your health. You go in the waiting room, in emergency. For one thing, you get 5-6 other programs implemented in you. I'm not talking about fear, I'm talking about the physical programs. They will start affecting you in a day, 2, 3, because you don't actually pay attention on these. But simple way, very simple way, when you becoming aware of these situations, and when something happened to you, you breathe in, breathe out, and you find a really deep, different solution. Let's say you cut yourself, a bit, bigger cut. What you do? Start panicking through the house. Start looking, okay, I have to call doctors, they have to stitch it up or something. Or you actually stop bleeding to yourself by your own intent. Because you are in control of your own body, physical body, emotional body, mental body. I mean, this is like a big nonsense. I said you are in control. You want to be in control, but very small number of people really know how to control their own body, how they can control their own emotions, how they can control their own mental state. This is what we're talking here about, a discipline of absolutely taking into your guts that you are in control of all of your bodies, not somebody, whoever, programmer behind the soap opera, or the church official who comes and marry you, so you will be together until the death sets you apart, or if you decide different. But you have to pay us more. So anyway, you can control your bleeding. You can control your fast recovery of the skin. So what? You cut yourself, it's not a big deal. It can be repaired or regenerated, better say. Regenerated meaning being in a perfect, pristine state as it was before. In a couple of hours, you can completely seal your cuts. with your intent. Doesn't matter size. You can grow your bones back again if they're broken. Less than like half a day. Half a day. These are to me abundances. This, what I'm just telling you right now, this is the abundance. But very rare number of people is still asking this. SWISSINDO will do a major breakthrough when your human obligation funds starts coming every month plus 6 million as a in your family, in your personal trust comes to you. Just because many of us, well, a couple of us were asking. We're asking that this equality finally gets here on the earth. Because it was controlled for centuries because nobody was asking. And I'm not blaming any of you, I'm not blaming any of me, of us, because we did not know. We did not know. Same as for healing, same as for education, same as for energy distribution. Why cash came just right now? In last 10 days, he gave a notice to all the governments. If they don't want to do anything, pretty much nobody, 3 countries did, publicly announced, okay, in last 10 days. Now, people will start announcing by themselves. But you have to ask exactly what you want. But you cannot ask for your neighbor that his cow gets sick because you're angry with him or her. You can ask for yourself. How you can ask if your mind constantly standing on your way, producing all kind of excuses. It's not possible heal on the distance. It's not possible extract the kidney stone without surgery. Absolutely is. I experienced this. But who am I to tell you? You have to be the one who has to experience by yourself. Because I know what I'm asking. I'm asking that I will be able to eradicate all the nasty programmings all over the world. Is it medicine? Is it control of the energy? Is it like infusing fears through the wars and through competition and through conflicts? This is very important. Watch what you ask. But by this you have to remove part of your, let's call it brain or mind, that it's chattering all the time, like it's making complete noise. Blah, 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 blah. Non-stop talking. Watch this. Oh, I'm afraid that I'll be afraid when I go to die with the sharks. Like, you're afraid that you'll be afraid. And this is a common sentence. People starting their conversation like this. I'm worried that the Third World War will come up in Japan and something will happen in Europe and then we'll all die from blah blah. But this is a mind which doesn't have any sense. Mind is useless in these kind of wise negotiations with your heart. So you have to find the ways how to stop being an obstacle to your own self, like to self. Start looking from the heart. Start observing from the heart. Start feeling from the heart. It doesn't mean that you'll throw away your beautiful mind filled with useless knowledge. You'll not throw it away. You'll actually forget about it. You will not need it anymore. Imagine how many scientists are now freaking out because cash came up with like completely... It's a new world, came yesterday here. And we still want to keep our own fame. I'm a scientist, I'm a physicist, I'm an electrical engineer, or whatever. I'm a journalist who tells only lies. Cash's only requirement is that if this cannot be used for any harm of other person, to actually insist to stop any single war, conflict. So let's go back to us, to person, to human. How to show a beggar that actually he's a prince who's disguised. How to show a housewife that she is actually a queen. A queen, I'm talking about royalty. Who doesn't have any problems like housewife has. How to show them. First, read my book. Then second, read my second book. Listen all of these 120 videos, recent ones. Third, have a faith. Have faith that only solution for yourself is within you. There's no other on the outside. No me, not Obama, not scientist so-and-so will give you a solution how you actually receive your abundance. Cash Magrav unit is available. What to do with this? Do I buy it? Is it true? I don't have 800 euros with dollars? Maybe you intend to receive one for free. Maybe you know some rich, nasty dude who will actually suddenly change his heart and start giving these gifts, these units free to whoever need them. And everybody needs them. And another prophecy, I'm telling you, 6 months from now, every single household, every single factory will have these units. So you can say, electrical grid, carbon burning like oils and all, bye-bye, no more. 6 months from today. But this is not just technological advancement. This is mentally, emotionally, and spiritually advanced technology, which will absolutely give you a freedom to do what you intend to do here. To wake up from these programmed dreams. Start sharing this beautiful advancements for humanity with others. Find it on the internet, send it to your representatives in the city, in the provinces, in the country. Buy it and gift it to somebody else. This is the place where you become absolutely conscious that you are worth it, because you are start helping consciously others, consciously helping others. This is the key. So we ask to get free energy, we have it. Tesla was talking about this for the longest time. Not too many people actually dare to think we can have this. Now cash brought it in a physical, plus I'm talking millions of other people. Millions in every single country. So please, ask what you want.
Can I ever repay you?
Well, the reward would be good. There is some damage to my car. It's a high-performance machine, so I had to fill it with premium.
And he saw that it was good.
I've been watching you, a la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Come on, a la la la.